And welcome to another pick a card reading. I am B, and this reading is going to be about what went through their mind the last time they saw you. So we have three very different piles to choose from today. I chose them because I feel that we have three very different scenarios, so choose wisely here. And if you're drawn to more than one, maybe you've had more than one encounter with the person on your mind, or maybe there's multiple people that you want to watch for. But either way, take your time picking your pile. I have pile 1 here with the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. There's the back. Here's the front of the card on top. We have the Emperor, and this is Fire Quartz. For pile 2, we have this deck here. I cannot remember the name of this deck for my life. Yeah, it's a deck that I don't use often, but I felt like it was appropriate for this reading. So here's the back of the card, and here's the front. We have the 9 of Pentacles, and your stone is labradorite. Okay, pile 3, we have the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. Here's the back of that one. And on the front, we have the 6 of Swords. And we have Blue Apatite for this pile. Okay, so you can pause the video, take all the time you need. I will put timestamps in the description box down below, and I'll see you at your reading. Okay, if you chose pile 1 with the Emperor and this Fire Quartz, this is your reading. We're going to set the tarot aside, and we are going to look at your oracle cards to give us kind of the vibe of the overall interaction that you had with the person on your mind the last time they saw you. So, to begin with, we have Reflector. Ooh, this is an interesting card. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to lay all the cards out and then talk about them. No, I'm going to go ahead and talk about them. So with Reflector, I feel that the person you are asking about was very, was looking inward actually the last time you two were around each other. What they were seeing in you, they were relating it to themselves. They were really like, it's like I think they were analyzing you, but analyzing you so that they could relate to you somehow. Like finding things that is similar about the two of you. I think they might have also been analyzing what makes you different as well. We have interconnected. Yeah. I think that this person thinks that you... See, we're not even in the tarot yet, but I'm already getting so much. This person thinks that you two are birds of a feather, even though we don't have any feather stuff here that I can see yet. By that, I mean they think that you are similar or you're part of the same thing. Like, I don't know. I don't get the feeling that you're related, but they feel like they may feel like your soul family if they're a spiritual person at all. But even if they're not a spiritual person, they definitely feel some sort of like connectedness, interconnectedness. I don't know, like they feel like you're one of their kind. I'm getting that In Excess song, You're One of My Kind. They may actually, yeah, with that song. So we have the Fire Quartz and the Emperor. This is very fiery, passionate energy. They may actually be turned on by the fact that you are one of their kind. It might excite them. We have Netcaster with preparations come to fruition. Okay, so the last time they saw you, they were probably thinking something like, I feel like this person's thinking they weren't prepared to see you. Like they wish that they maybe looked better. With this, I think it's this Reflector card that's making me think that. They were thinking, oh man, I should have combed my hair a different way, or I should have put a little bit more effort into my image before I saw pile 1. Like, I don't know if this pile unexpectedly ran into you. Like if this person unexpectedly ran into this pile. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. We have the lamb. Okay, so when you're around this person, they were probably feeling pretty comfortable. They might have thought you were cute with lamb. I don't know. So with this lamb, it can give you like the idea of someone who really like docile and calm and still. But with this lamb, I'm getting like the imagery of a little lamb like frolicking. They may have perceived you to be this way. They may have just felt really, I don't know, there's a sentimentality about this, Paul. They may have had sentimental feelings towards you. I'm getting a rumbling in my stomach too. They may have been like they may have been nervous. There may have been a little bit of nervousness, and I am also kind of having trouble saying what I'm thinking and feeling here. Look at this. We have reflection. We have reflector and reflection. And see, the two lungs are like a mirror image as well. There's a lot of this, like, I don't know. They think you may have said or done something and they're like, wow, I don't know anyone else who thinks that or felt that or experienced that. And it may just be really like relieving. I don't know. They may feel, there's a sense of camaraderie too. I don't know if they feel friendly towards you or if like they wish that they could be more friendly towards you. But there's definitely attraction though with the Emperor and this fire quartz. We have discernment. Yeah, they were definitely analyzing you. This eye here. They were definitely looking at everything. I think they were looking at your eyes. They were trying to get a good look at you. They may have had a hard time looking at you, and that may be why they were trying so hard to see you or look at you. There may have been something obstructing their view. There may have been people in the way. I don't know, anything like this. We have appreciation. Ooh. This is Moon in Leo, 5th house energy. There's definitely a light feeling. They felt it was a very positive. They had very positive feelings and thoughts. For some reason, I'm thinking that this person might have been having thoughts like that you sounded nice. There's like this musical instrument here. And even though this lady doesn't look like real fancy, she just looks pleasant. Like, I don't know, maybe they liked what you were wearing and they liked what you said or how you sounded. Something like this. We have observer. Oh my God. Sorry. I can't with this. Observer with the discernment and how I was saying they were analyzing. Yeah, for sure. Okay, sorry. I had to step away for just a second. Where were we? Observer. Yes, I was definitely getting that this person probably was very analytical. I don't know a better word to put it. This person was paying very close attention to you the last time that they saw you. So, I think that all of the things they were thinking, though, were good. So they weren't being critical. We have 5th house. Something else was 5th house. Was it? This Moon in Leo is also 5th house energy. This card says offspring, projection of self, artistic creations, hobbies and talents, games, recreation, and gambling. But really, ultimately, I don't think this is about recreation, gambling, and stuff like that. There was just a playful energy. There was either a lighthearted energy about you that they were observing, or you made them feel more uplifted and lighthearted when they were around you. So I got 3 of the tea leaf cards here. I pre-shuffled them. I usually don't do that, but I pre-shuffled them for this reading. We have tankard with celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Yeah, this goes right with that. For sure. There was definitely, I think it was them wanting to be lighthearted and to, they may have wanted to joke with you or pick with you or say something. I'm not sure if they spoke or not. We'll get the tarot later and find out. But like, I don't know. I feel like there's something that I'm not getting here that needs to be said or that wasn't said. Maybe you were totally unaware of all of this. I think you could have maybe possibly been unaware of how you appear to them. And it's not a bad thing. It's like a happy-go-lucky. It's like a not too worried about appearances. We have younger woman, dealings or a relationship with a younger woman. Yeah, not too, it wasn't too serious. You may have come off very friendly, actually. Very passionate, like a young woman, like a younger female, like a teen is what I'm getting. And you could be any age here, but you definitely gave off okay, so this is the kind of energy that most people are expecting out of someone on a date, actually. Some of you could have been on a date with this person. I'm not getting that for everybody, though. But the person that you're asking about could think that you would be fun to date with this appreciation card here. 5th house, the younger woman, and the tankard. They could want to take you out. They could have been thinking to themselves, they're curious how it would be to date you if they haven't dated you previously. We have chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. So, with chair filled. These tea leaf cards, so I've used them like 3 times since I just recently got them. And they're so weird. The way, like, the keywords on them or the words at the top, I definitely feel like resonate more with me in messages and readings. So I'm going to read these just as, the top words. I don't know why it was necessary for me to say that. Some kind of communication could have been exchanged, and the person you're asking about could have been like, oh, I don't know if it was necessary to say that or something. I don't know. They may have felt stupid for saying something, or you may have been trying to be friendly. Like, you may have been trying to strike up a conversation with them or keep a conversation going. They might have been a little withheld, even though we have Emperor here and they were feeling like this. The Lamb gives me the 4 swords, so they might have been pretty quiet, actually. I feel like they were the silent observer, to be honest. They were just appreciating your energy altogether. They could have just sat and listened to you or watched you and been completely happy. I think it's just a joy for them to observe you. Just, some of you are probably going to be like, that's kind of creepy. But, yeah, anyway. Chair filled. They could have seen the back of your head. Your hair could have been up. They could have been behind you, sitting behind you. They could have seen like this profile of your face or something like that. I don't know. Okay. So let's get some tarot and see what, oh goodness. I just dropped that. So, the phrase dropping the ball came to mind with that. So the Emperor, we're going to set that aside. Spirit, what can you tell us about the person Pile 1's asking about? What did they think and feel the last time they saw Pile 1? We have the 3 of Wands. This person wants to explore you. They want to, I think, they want to expand your connection. Whatever that means, expand your connection, yeah. Leo gives me Jupiter energy. 5th house gives me Jupiter energy. The 3 of Torches is kind of an expansive energy as well. Netcaster is like throwing something out there and seeing what you get. This person's preparing to expand or to deepen the connection even, I would go as far to say. After some time of reflection though, like I think that they're going to be thinking about this interaction for quite some time. We have the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this person needs to prepare. This person feels unprepared or feels like they don't have a whole lot to offer, maybe, just based on the interactions or the interaction that we're talking about here the last time they saw you. It's like they feel, it's almost like with this eye over here, it's like they were gathering information about you by observing you to see how they can match your energy with reflection, to see how they can match you. How can I bring something of value to Pile 1? That's what I'm hearing. What else? We have the Queen of Swords. You may have been pretty blunt or direct the last time they saw you. You have a very strong, what's the word, forthright, like, I don't know, just a direct. There's a direct. Even this younger woman makes me think of like it almost makes me think of a rebel teen, the way her hair is, and the haircut and everything, the bangs, and even the ribbon tied on it, and the facial expression's kind of, this is a crazy, her face looks kind of mean, to be honest. And I mean, maybe the Queen of Swords, there may be a bit of like, there could have been, you could have had some sort of harsher energy. It's whatever the circumstances that were going on around you. This energy that I'm talking about, that feels like it could be a little like direct, brash is even what I'm getting here. This person may be like, oh wow, pile one, you know, they may have the same qualities or traits or attitudes, and they saw that in you, and they were like, oh, I don't know, it made them more comfortable with you. Because it, like, typically the Queen of Swords is not really like the most comfortable type of person to be around, but I don't know, I feel like this person is identifying with you. We have the Four of Wands on the bottom here. This person is sort of, yeah, like identifying with you. They see themselves in you, or you in themselves. We have Ace of Swords. Oh, wow. Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. And we have the Three Cups. Look, there's that friendly energy that I was talking about. They really want to hang out with you. They may not have got enough time with you, or you could have been hanging out, and it could have been brief, though. It feels brief with the Swords energy, even. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where I'm getting that brief feeling from. It's like each time this person sees you, they figure out how to... They think they're learning how to approach you or something, or I don't know, they're gathering information about you. Sounds so like a computer, like gathering information, like data collection or something like that. I don't know. Weird. What else? The universe. This is the world. So yeah, this person definitely, ooh, there's a little bit of nakedness there. So with the world, this imagery, this woman on here, her hair is kind of like blown or whatever. You could have seemed like you just really didn't give a shit, to be honest. And it made them comfortable. It made you more, not relatable, but like it took the edge off or something. I'm going to cover that up because it's, I don't know. I feel like they felt at home, especially with that Four of Pentacles Four of Wands on the bottom there. I didn't pull that card out, but it was on the bottom earlier. The Knight and the Hierophant. There was something, so with this Hierophant, I'm getting some kind of weird, like, there is something that they observed or something that you said that made them think you were a very responsible person. We have the Queen of Swords there too, and the Emperor with the Hierophant. It feels like someone who is taking care of a responsibility. You just came off as being responsible, being a very responsible person. We have the Knight. So there was some kind of, I feel like, okay, so this card is unique to this deck, and I really don't know exactly what it means. I think it's like the closing of something. And we do have the World there as well, which can be a culminating closure type energy. They may have wanted to see you for a while, and then this gave them their fix. I don't know if that makes any sense. They're like, oh, I finally got it. I don't know. But with the Knight, I think they're thinking about you during the nighttime. I'm just going based on the imagery here. And this person is like, you know, their head's kind of like got little droplets of water coming off of it, because I guess they came out of the water. I think this person thinks about you at night. We have the Page of Cups as well. There's another page. So yeah, this person definitely doesn't feel like they're on your level. I think you're this Queen of Swords over here, and they're the Page energy. Interesting. They definitely do have an emotional thoughts, or not thoughts. They do have feelings of some sort towards you with the Lamb, the Three of Cups, the Prince of Cups. Appreciation here. And they're good feelings. They have good feelings about you. Okay, what else? We have the Three of Swords. You may have caught them at a low point. I don't know. And I was getting that, but there was nothing. Like, so it's not, it gives me that as well. You may have caught them at a low point. And what's weird is I don't think that they're, I don't think they feel judged, though, by you, even though they may have not been in the best of shape. They may have wanted to tell you this, but they didn't. The Three of Swords. There may have been like an instance where they, you asked them, how are you, or something like that, and they didn't really tell you. With that Lamb, I'm getting Four of Swords energy there. Like I said earlier, I feel like if you did extend some kind of friendliness towards them, they appreciated that, but I don't think they reciprocated it. With the Universe and the Knight, they may think that, like, the interaction they had with you, though, with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords, they may be thinking that you're not interested, actually. You're just friendly with them. Because the Queen of Swords can be kind of blunt. The Ace of Swords is about, like, clarity, the truth of something, the truth of the matter. Oh, even with the Hierophant, I don't know. So I'm hearing the phrase, it is what it is. The Three of Swords, I don't know. I feel like they want something that, I don't know. I feel like they think they're not. I don't think they have a chance with you. So they may want to have a chance with you. Like, I don't know the exact situation in these piles or whatever, but I feel that I'm getting that song. I don't know what it's called. That song that says, she's so high, high above me. She's so lovely. Like Joan of Arc, Cleopatra, something like that. This person thinks you're out of their league, I think. Or they just think they don't have a chance with you. Or they just think you're interested in friendship with them. And that there's nothing more with the Universe. It's like, that's it. It's a dead issue. It's what they think. And I think it kind of hurts. It's like, ouch. You know, the Three of Swords. I think they're going through something painful. And they're not communicating it. What are they preparing for, though? What do they think they need to prepare for? They just think they're not up to par. They think they need to prepare before seeing you, like that they haven't done maybe inner work with that reflection card. You're really showing them what they want to be and what they're not. And it's not because you're, like, judgmental. It's because of them observing you and seeing the high value person that you are and them wanting to match you. They may think that you would be kind of, I don't know. I think they think you would hurt their feelings with this Queen of Swords and Ace of Swords. But not because you're being ugly or mean, but just because, like, you're truthful. And they don't want you to tell them the truth. They don't even want you to see the truth. But I don't think they want to deceive you, though. I think they just don't. I don't know. This is a weird energy, to be honest. Okay, I might get one more of these. I continuously am just shuffling them. I think they want to see you multiple times. I think they want to keep seeing you and hoping that, you know, they get better and better each time. And that they can prove themselves to you eventually. We have the Queen of Torches, yeah, the Queen of Wands. They definitely found you attractive. Your energy is very magnetic. Your energy is very solid, is what I'm hearing as well. We didn't get the Queen of Pentacles, but I'm feeling it too. I'm willing to bet that we would get it if we, look, if we have the Five of Swords on the bottom. There's definitely, they have conflicting thoughts. They're definitely in their head about this. I think they go back and forth about how they feel about you. I think that they try not to think too deep about this connection, about you. And when they're around you, they try not to, I honestly feel like they try not to say too much around you. I feel like they don't want to feel stupid. They don't want to be, they don't want to give you any reason to judge them, even though you're not judging them. It's like they don't want to give you any reason to see them. They don't want you to see them like this, because I think they feel that they're going to change, or that they want to change. And they want to change before you see them. If that makes sense. I don't know. I keep going in circles here. This person goes in circles in their head. It's creating that, I think, that conflicting Five of Swords energy over there. This person's pretty passionate about you, though. You make them feel alive. You make them feel excited. It's not just like a physical thing. I think you make them excited physically as well. But I think that you make them get back their zest for life. You make them want to sing again with this appreciation. You make them feel calm with the lamb. You make them feel lighthearted, playful. You make them feel like a kid again. Just all the pleasant feelings. Yeah, they definitely want to hang out with you. I think they want to make a friendship connection with you. I think that they would want more, but they want to make a friendship connection with you first. They want to do this right. I don't know. I feel like this person is interested in you, but they're not trying to jump ahead. They're trying to do it in the right way and go through like the proper, I don't know, the proper sequence of things. I don't know. Friendship first. They want a good foundation. There's no foundation cards here, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, pile 1. So that is your reading. I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully something in this resonated for you and was helpful in some way. I hope to see you in the next one, and thank you for watching. If you chose pile 2 with this deck here, the 9 of Pentacles, and this labradorite stone, this is your reading. I'm going to set your tarot aside, and we're going to look at your oracles first to kind of get an idea of what is going on in this situation, in this interaction that you have with the person you're asking about the last time I saw you. So we have Warrior. Ooh, there's a bit of seriousness here. They could have perceived you to be serious, or they could have had a serious demeanor about them. And also this warrior is kind of like armored. So I'm getting a sense of guardedness. You can use this oracle portion of the reading as an energy check. If this doesn't resonate, please choose another pile. Yeah, definitely a seriousness about this one. We have bound. This person may not have been able to communicate what they wanted to communicate because of circumstances. It's like there was maybe someone else there, or you were in a place where you couldn't talk much. It just, whatever was happening around you prevented communication from happening, and they really wanted to communicate, I think. They definitely wanted to say more than they did. We'll just put it that way. We'll see if this was because of like internal conflict, like them not speaking because they were worried about it or whatever. We'll see what else comes out. But yeah, as far as I can see, there was definitely a restrictive feeling, a guardedness, and a seriousness about it even. For some of you, like very specifically, this does not have to be for everybody. You could have seen them at like in a setting like a funeral home, or like at a hospital, somewhere where it's just like not appropriate to just chit chat, like something like that. We have perfect storm, the courage to step into life. Okay, we also have the number 44 there. 4 can be about blockages. This person might actually be holding back because of something internal. That's what I was wondering. I was like, I don't know for sure. We'll see what else comes out here. But I do, okay, so like with the warrior, and even the way I'm thinking and articulating and things like this, we do have the eagle here, and it's making me think that there is a sense of clarity. This person gained a sense of clarity last time they saw you. They saw something very clearly or had a better perspective during your last interaction. And I think they were thinking to themselves, it was right to hold back. It was the right thing to do. They're glad they did. There's a lot going on in this person's mind. The perfect storm. I'm thinking there's like a storm going on in their mind. You have stirred something up in this person, Paul, too. We have magic. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's definitely some energetic things going on beneath the surface. This person is going through some sort of energetic stirring. It's not necessarily a change. It's like this person's going through some kind of becoming. They're getting more serious. The last time they saw you, they thought to themselves, I've really got to get serious about my life. You triggered some sort of like realization or perspective shift, like I said, and it made them want to be more serious with themselves, especially with the Nine of Pentacles. The last interaction you had with this person was a catalyst for like major growth, for a major shift in their life. Wow, connection. They definitely saw how the two of you were connected. They felt connected to you, even if they didn't speak much, even if they were holding back. We have Saturn and Aries with risk. This is the first house energy here too. I feel like this person didn't speak because it was risky for whatever reason. Maybe we'll find out about that later. We have Unfinished Symphony. This isn't over is what I'm hearing. This person is going to find out a way to to come into contact with you again. They want to talk to you again at a different time. But I think they're like weathering a storm right now. It could be due to circumstances that have nothing to do with you, this storm. This person was thinking, I've really got to get my shit together. And it's not over between the two of you. If you're wondering, like, am I going to see them again? Yes, you're going to see them again. They're going to make sure of that. You have unfinished business as far as this person's concerned. We have Leo. Okay, so the first word on this card is leadership, creativity, confidence, assertion, chance, and ego. Yeah, so the word chance here, Leo, can be, it's fifth house energy. It can be about luck too, and fate. So I feel like this person is definitely feeling like their connection with you and this magic card here, they are seeing now with this eagle card, they're seeing that it is, their connection with you is faded, and that they need to step into a leadership role or step into a role of confidence where they're, I don't know, I'm even getting the word integrity, like they need to get their shit together and be worthy. We have Dragon with beware of self-delusion. Yeah, this person gained perspective of some of their own delusions during their last interaction with you. We have Jug with lighthearted, carefree time. So I think that you are this lighthearted, carefree energy. Paul one also got that. These two Pauls are very different. I want to say that. They're distinctively different. But this carefree time definitely, I don't know, for some reason I feel like if somebody was drawn to Paul one, definitely watch it. I don't know if that Paul will be about this person or if it's about another person. I don't know. But it may be relevant for someone to watch it if they were drawn. But with this Jug, I feel like they're like, so this is like a pitcher, and I feel like this person wants to pour into you and they're like, I've got nothing. It's so strange. They're like, I've got nothing to pour into this connection. And they're going to muster up the energy and the will to change that. You definitely sparked something in this person the last time you were around them. Spirit may have been keeping them from speaking to you or from interacting with you more, or being more open. They energetically knew that it wasn't right. That's what I'm getting. Not that it was like a moral issue, but like that now is not the time. Now is not the time to connect, but you're still connected. Now is not the time to like to move this forward or do anything about it. This person has to get their shit together. I keep repeating that. I think they were thinking that over and over again. We have fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. They could have been very focused on your hair. You could have had straight hair. You could have, I don't know, they were focused on your face and your hair for some reason. Also with fair woman, I'm getting like Snow White energy, but not necessarily the skin colored, like, but like being fair. This person maybe observed that you were being fair about something, or that you had like honorable qualities of some sort. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to now pull some tarot. There's definitely more clarity in this pile than pile 1. Spirit, what was the person on pile 2's mind thinking the last time you saw them? Oops. The Tower. They were thinking that their life's in shambles. They were thinking, oh shit. They're just thinking, I've really got to do something about this. It's holding them back from you with this Bound card. We have the 7 of Pentacles, reaping what you sow. This person's definitely feeling like they've put themselves in this position and they're going to have to get themselves out of it. They're taking accountability. We have the 10 of Cups. Okay, yeah. They were thinking that they cannot have their emotional fulfillment right now. They are bound. They're bound by their self-delusions. And they've got to step into that confidence, that leadership role. And they've got to be worthy, you know. Wasn't sure how this deck was going to translate, but I kind of like it. Let's see, what else? Spirit, was the person on pile 2's mind thinking last time they saw them? Queen of Wands. They thought you were very beautiful and attractive. Your physicality, but also your energy. You're pleasant to be around. So with Leo, this is 5th house energy and this lighthearted, carefree time also. So pile 1 could be relevant, actually. It's just that it's just a different, I think that pile 1 is just a different facet of this person's thoughts. I think this person has many, many thoughts. They think a lot. They have a very active mind. It may be a little overactive. We have the Fool. Yeah, this person's ready to start over new, start over fresh with their entire life. Like, I don't know. Them seeing you basically ignited a fire within them, the Queen of Wands. And it may have actually pushed them to take a leap of faith with the Fool. A leap of faith with a new start in life. So it was interesting. Pile 1 had the World, which is the end, and the Fool is the new beginning. So, yeah. Pile 1 may have been like the initial energy that they were feeling. And then this pile maybe by the time, like this is what they were thinking after, possibly. Actually. This is like the change that you sparked in them. We have the Queen of Cups. So this one kind of came out like this, so I don't know if it's reversed or not, but I really don't, I felt like it's up, it shouldn't be taken reversed. We have 2 queens here. This person has very positive feelings about you. They think you've got it going on. You've got a lot to offer emotionally and in the way of passion. You know, they really saw you as beautiful. The eagle, this perspective. They saw you in a different light. One that they've never seen you in before. Oops. We have temperance. And it's reversed. And it definitely was reversed. This person doesn't want to wait. Also, I'm thinking the timing was off. The last time I saw you, they were thinking, that was a bad time to see Pile 2, especially with the tower and the perfect storm. That was not. They may not have wanted to be seen during this stormy time in life, during this ending and beginning. This just makes them not look so great. Oops. We have Invocation, and it's reversed. This is a card unique to this deck. I'm not sure what that means. I have the Lovers reversed. So with the Tower, the Lovers reversed, and Temperance, I feel like they're thinking that the timing was bad. Not that it was off, though, that this was meant to happen. It was less than pleasant and was not by choice. All the things happening to this person, even coming across you or interacting with you or being around you, or things being the way they are between the two of you, is not their choice. It's all happening, and it's out of their control. They may wish that they had more control, but they don't. They may be thinking about how with this beware of self-delusion, they may be thinking about how little control they actually have. I think that the interaction they had with you last with this 10 of Cups really made them think about what they want in life. What would be ultimate fulfillment for them. With this guy and this girl here with their hands, I don't know if you can see this imagery here. They think that you two could be this couple here. They want to make that connection. We have connection here, yeah. They want to, but it feels risky. They definitely are holding back. See, I didn't know that. I didn't get that right away at the beginning of the reading. I'm hearing My Fair Lady with this Fair Woman card here and the Nine of Pentacles above it. You're definitely someone of high value. What's the word? A self-made woman. This is how they view you, and they're thinking about that. I think they admire you, to be honest. We have the Emperor here. Pile 1 also got the Emperor. Look, there's the Universe. And this is a different deck. It's a totally different deck. So, yes, there's an ending and a beginning here with this person. They're thinking about a lot. They've got a lot. It's the perfect storm. With the Emperor, they're definitely wanting to take initiative. That's what I said. I don't know if that was pile 1 or this pile. But they're definitely getting that energy of taking initiative. They're like, I've got to get my shit together. I've got to do this and get on with my life, is what I'm hearing. They may have been stuck for a while, especially with that Bound card. They don't even have a choice. They may be saying to themselves, there's no other choice. What else here? With Invocation, I'm actually getting that they are, I feel like they're praying, actually. This person that you're asking about may be praying, or whatever form of that they do. that they can have the strength or the energies to align with this fresh new start, this new purpose. And I think it has something to do with you, and they intend to move towards you with, where was it? I guess that was pile 1. The 2 piles are kind of bleeding together here, but that's okay. I definitely think it's not by chance. I think that this pile 1 and 2 are definitely connected. So, yeah, I think that they believe that this connection with you is fated because of how much of a catalyst you are for their growth and for their evolution, for their newfound perspective. You make them feel brave. We have Leo and the courage to step into life. You make them feel confident and brave enough to move towards the life that they truly desire. They really appreciate that. And if you watch pile 1, you'll see what I mean there. It's weird. This person does not have a massive ego to where they're just like in denial. But they are delusional. They're not in denial. They don't deny things about themselves. They just don't quite see themselves exactly the way they are. They don't see their circumstances and their situation and the shape that they're in to be exactly accurate, if that makes sense. We have the 2 of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, they definitely want some kind of romantic thing with you. They want a connection with you, for sure. Strength. Yeah, I think you have a strong connection. Star, they're very hopeful. The 8 of Wands, they're going to communicate with you at some point. Sorry, I was slapping the cards there pretty hard. They're definitely planning on, look at the hands. This is actually a really pretty card. I really love that. They're planning on coming towards you at some point. I think this person has very sincere is the word. Sincere feelings towards you. They respect you. I don't know if this person has this level of respect for anybody else. If they do, it's in a different way. The way that they think and feel about you is very different than anyone else. I'll tell you that. Regardless of how deep you have gotten with this person, how deep you have gone with this person, they definitely feel some sort of magic beneath the surface. Keep wanting to pull cards. I really like this deck. I'm going to have to use it more often. We have the 8 of Cups. They're walking away from something. And they don't have a choice. Someone may have walked away from them. Something fell apart and they're like, okay, I'm done with it. Justice. Things were set right. And this was fate. This had to happen. There was no choice. It's like the universe pushed this person in this direction. This is supposed to be their thoughts about you the last time they saw you. There was a lot. They were already thinking a lot before they saw you, and then after they saw you, it just intensified. And I think it's an energetic thing. There was not necessarily anything particular that happened between the 2 of you that sparked this. It's just literally being around you. It's just literally being around you. Them seeing you. Them, I don't know. There is a hidden force between the 2 of you. With that magic card. There's a hidden force between the 2 of you. And you affect them so greatly. On an energetic level. So yeah, okay, pile 2. Sorry. These readings never go the way I think they're going to. Hopefully I didn't repeat myself too much. And hopefully that wasn't too chaotic. I'm definitely feeling that storm energy. But But yeah, hopefully something resonated and was helpful for you in some way. Please do watch pile 1 if you were drawn to it. If you don't feel like you need to watch it, then that's totally fine too. But yeah, I hope to see you in the next one, and thank you for watching. You chose pile 3 with the 6 of Swords, this Crystal Unicorn Tarot, and the Appetite Stone. This is your reading. I'm going to set your tarot aside for now. We're going to dig into the oracles to see what we got going on here. See what happened during the last interaction you had with the person on your mind, and get details with the tarot. So we have Wanderer. This person could have been in their own world last time they saw you. They could have been kind of checked out with the 6 of Swords, is what I'm getting there. Wanderer. Etheric body. They're definitely... This person was not all there. Dust Devil. Moving out of stagnation. They could have been bored the last time they saw you. This, like, whatever was going on around you guys. They could have been, like, bored with the situation. They could have been... It was just a less than ideal situation. We have Strength. We have Weightlessness. Yeah, this person wasn't too present, which is weird. I have Scorpion. Ooh, okay. We have Mars in Pisces with Escape. This is 12th house energy. This person could have been like in La La Land. What's this weightlessness with it? They could have been La La Land. We have a leg up. You could have been helping this person, or this person could have been helping you, or you could have been in a situation where someone was being helped in some way. They were just like, they really didn't want to be there with the moving out of stagnation. It's like a boredom, but it's like, I really don't want to be here right now. There could have been like, with this Chariot thing, there's like a, I'm assuming this is a chariot. And even like this little bear jumping on this other one's back. It's like you could have been giving them a ride, or they could have been giving you a ride, or I don't know. Something like this. We have Sagittarius, wisdom, insight, culture, adventure, and spontaneity. So this goes with Wanderer. This could have been like a random encounter with them. They could have not been expecting it. 6 of Swords could be travel as well. You could have seen them in passing, or like during some sort of travel. We have Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Pile 2 also had some fresh start energy there too. Sunrise, it could have been in the morning time. They could have been kind of like I said, like not even... So they were kind of checked out, like I said, with Escape kind of in La La Land. They could have not been all the way awake yet. With Sunrise. We have Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. I literally said this in pile 2. They got the 7 of Pentacles. What a strange reading. Let me just say that. It's weird. All 3 piles I do feel are connected, but I don't know how they're connected, to be honest. I'm going to put that one there. We'll come back to it. We have Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Okay, somebody, okay, I feel like they're sexually attracted to you. First of all, pile 3. But 2, there could have been like, so with a rabbit is kind of, darts around, is quick, is kind of sporadic. They could have perceived you this way, or they could have been this way, kind of all over the place. We have Scorpion. I'm getting a little bit of moodiness too. Moodiness. This red Strength card. This person could be a little thirsty. They could be deprived, if you know what I mean. And being around you or seeing you kind of like triggered something in them. I don't know if it's like a hormonal thing or pheromones, or I don't know. There's something very like physical about it. I don't know if you were cooped up with them and like if you're riding together or something like this. What a weird reading. Let's get into the tarot. I know it's a little early, but like I don't know. We've got to see what's going on here. This is very strange energy. Very hard for me to read. This person could have been, I'm getting like a weird dizzy feeling, even like not, I don't know, it's like being car sick, or they could have been off. We have Five of Pentacles. This person was kind of, I feel like they were at the mercy of someone. I don't know, maybe at the mercy of the situation itself. And they were kind of like bored with it. Something moved fast too, though. There's like a feeling of being bored, but also something moving fast. Like that happened quick. I don't think they wanted to be in the situation. They wanted to be somewhere else with Sagittarius, with that Sagittarius energy. Six of Cups and the Emperor. We got the Emperor for all three piles. All three piles are definitely connected. If you were drawn to all three, watch all three, I would say. It'll just be like one giant long reading. I feel like the person that you're asking about is all over the place. This person is like, they're one way on this day and then they're totally another way on the next day. Like they're complete flip-flop, complete opposites. It's definitely like Gemini type energy. They could have like multiple personalities or something. Hard to read. Even though they're direct, they're hard to read. So with the Emperor, this person could have been inspired to get their shit together, as I told pile 2, I believe. With the Six of Cups, I'm getting a little bit of nostalgia. This person may have been thinking that they remember something about you. You sparked some kind of memory. It is feelings of fondness as well. Five of Pentacles, you may have acted bored with them or not been very talkative, or I don't know. There's some sort of like disconnect, even though like pile 2 got connected. I don't know. I feel like you should watch all three piles though. For whatever reason, maybe these piles are connected and not in the way that I think. So maybe it'll just be relevant for you and you'll understand. But there could have been a situation where there was other people involved and they kind of felt left out with the Five of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups. What were they thinking and feeling the last time I saw you? This person definitely wants to be with you with the Nine of Cups and the Six of Cups. I think this person thinks you're a soulmate. And that all the encounters that you have with them are fated in some way. They may have thought that you were trying to get away from them, trying to get out of there. They may have thought that you were uncomfortable with them. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. You could have had this Knight of Wands reversed energy. One of you or the person was trying to get out of the situation, was not comfortable with it and wanted to get out of it. Even though this person has like fond feelings about you. And also physical feelings. You trigger something very primal in this person. I feel that this person thinks that they've done something to make you act differently towards them. I don't know where I'm getting that from. Four of Pentacles. They may have thought you were holding back, or they could have been holding back, or both. The Star and the Four of Wands. One of the other piles got Four of Wands too. I think it was pile 2. With the Star, they're very hopeful. But also they see you as very radiant. They see you as very bright. This person just wants to celebrate with you. We had the Three of Cups in pile 2. They want to celebrate with you, but there's just, I don't know, it's like the interactions don't go the way they want them to, or the way they thought or planned. Interesting. What else, Spirit? What else can you tell us about the person on pile 3's mind? Temperance. Okay, I think pile 2 had Temperance reversed. How are these piles relative to each other? They have to be. I don't know. So with Temperance upright, this person was being very patient and poised, I'm getting. They were poised with Temperance. With the Four of Pentacles, there's definitely a feeling of being poised. This person was turned on by you in some way. I don't know how, but what is this boredom or this moving out of stagnation energy? But they were turned on by you. I definitely think they were turned on by you. I don't think they know why. Like, I think they're turned on by you and they don't know why. You just do it for them, and they, like, I don't know if you're not like their typical type, or I don't know what it is. Look at this. We have the Nine of Pentacles in this one too. Pile 2 got Nine of Pentacles. Wow. I think you don't need this person. I think they think about that. The fact that you're kind of independent. You're kind of independent and you're put together. They see that. This may be what's so attractive. This may be what really turns them on. Whatever situation you guys were in, they were bored with it. They weren't bored with you. They were bored with it. Yeah. The devil. You're very tempting. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Yeah, they've got feelings for sure. Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Star, Four of Wands. This person definitely has all of these deeper feelings and thoughts towards you. This is not just a casual, these are not casual thoughts about you. I think the situations are lackluster though. The situations where you interact with each other are like very not fun. They're mundane. They don't like the situations. They want to, I think they want to create or cultivate situations that they like positive interactions with you that are where they can control the situation, where they can control what's going on when they're in control, or you're in control even, but to where outside circumstances are not controlling you two interacting with each other, where they can speak freely. With that Sagittarius and the Wanderer, they definitely want to speak freely. They definitely want to be able to open up and whatever circumstances that you have been surrounded by the last time you saw them, or maybe the last couple of times, or maybe all the times you've ever seen them, there's been restrictions and they don't like this. It definitely makes them want to get out of this situation. And I feel like they think that you're trying to get out of the situations too, and they're not sure how you feel because of it. They're thinking, does pile 3 feel the way I do? Is that why they're trying to like get out of this situation, because like they're uncomfortable with it, and they're just wondering if you don't like them, to be honest. I think they're wondering that. Two of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles goes with that Nine of Pentacles there. They think you've got it going on. There's definitely like a very grounded, earthy feeling. You make them feel comfortable and nurtured, and you make them feel like at home. They see you in a very positive light. Okay. So on the bottom of the deck too, we have the Lovers. I think we have the Lovers reversed in pile 2. There's a lot of the same cards. They're just some of them reversed as the other piles. So anyways, your reading is quite a bit shorter than the other two, but I think we kind of just, I think we kind of blew through it pretty quick and got straight to the point with your pile. So yeah, hopefully something in this resonated for you. If it didn't, definitely watch one of the other piles. They are similar, or they have similar cards. There may be a message there for you as well. So yes, hopefully something was helpful for you in this reading. I hope to see you in the next one, and thank you for watching.